years. And I love this year's versions. In fact, I have my holiday goosebumps going right now because I just love how these turned out. We're gonna start with a 2-pack and then we're gonna move to an 8x10. So you wanna stick with me to see all the options. I'm gonna begin over here, and what you're getting in this first one is a 4x6 and a 5x7. And they're awesome. This first one's called Winter's Eve. Now, these are lit. So if you see, look at this one right here. Can you see how the lights are timed? So you literally have the twinkle in the sky. Look at the lodge in the back, and the homes are all lit up. Now, obviously, I can turn it off. There's a timer as well, but the picture looks great by itself. But when you turn it on, the magic happens. So this is your first 2-pack. How cool is that? 2-pack, and it's called Winter's Eve. Now, this next one I love. If you love that coastal chic, if you love shabby chic, if you love shiplap, then this is yours. And this one is called Merry Christmas. You have the old-fashioned trunk of the, or excuse me, the truck with a tree in the back, and then you have this beautiful scene in front of the church. And again, look at how those lights just bring it to life. So that one's called Merry Christmas. Now the next one right here, it's beautiful. This is called Evergreen Angel. So you have this gorgeous angel, which I think is indeed evergreen. You can leave this out year round, as well as this beautiful winter church scene. That's the second one that you get in this pack. The final one in our 2-pack is called Feather Flurry. So again, you've got the birds, you've got the beautiful holly leaves that are lit, you've got that gorgeous brick building in the back. That's your first one, the bigger of the two. And then look at your second one down here. Again, if you know anybody who loves birds, they're bird watchers, they just love a beautiful winter scene, that's your last of the 2-packs. These will surely sell out early today because it's $21.95 for 2, which is amazing. You just pick your choice and you will get both of these in the collection. Well, Miss Leslie is joining me, and we love having her with us. We're gonna go to her home live. And Leslie, I think we just outdid ourselves in the choices this year of this.
Oh my gosh, Suzanne. First of all, welcome to my home. And I am so excited to have these here this year because last year we brought some minis in and they sold out immediately. We knew how much you loved them, so we did something really special and we brought you 4 different sets of 2. Just like you said, each set comes with a 5x7 and a 4x6. So you can think of your typical photo sizes. These are true art pieces. They're licensed art. They are canvases that are wrapped all around the edge with an easel back, which makes them very special and durable and sturdy. These pack a real punch, but take up very little real estate. Who doesn't need a little beauty and magic in their life right now, right? And I love you did go over the different sets. I'd like to speak about the artists too, because these are licensed pieces of art. And what you're showing right now on in the studio is from Susan Wingett. That is the Winter Wonderland and Old Fashioned Christmas. That is our Winter Magic set. And you're getting that great coordination of that wonderful pickup truck that looks kind of like yesterday's Today's Special cookie jar, and that great country church with the horse-drawn sleigh.
And that
Susan
one
Wingett
just,
also,
Leslie, this is called Merry Christmas, just so everybody knows.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought it was Winter Magic. Thank you very much for that correction. And then also Susan Wingett also did the Evergreen Christmas, the angel and the church steeple, the village. And what I love too is that this is actually a pan out. So if you look at the angel, that wonderful Christmas angel that is holding that wonderful sprig of holly and berries, that little scene that she's watching over is what you have panned in close to of the village. And if you follow Susan Wingett, a lot of us collect her stuff from these collections as well. So we know her whimsy, we know her angels. Abraham Hunter is who did these lovely evening pieces, which are some of my favorite ones, because I love that you showed these pieces with the lights on and off, because Abraham Hunter's pieces without the lights have this amazing illumination and reflection to them. And then boy, when those lights come on, it's just magic. And that's the magic, because these are fully lit. Each canvas has approximately 30 fiber optic lights in it.
That's amazing.
Hand placed, by the way. Right. Isn't that
really
amazing?
is. And you know what, guys, while you're there, Leslie, and you're talking about this one, I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off again, because as you said, that is a great picture just to begin with. That looks so awesome.
Amazing?
Yeah, it's a great picture. But then look on a little teeny, what is this one? This is the smaller one too. That is the 4x6. Look at how many lights really bring it to life. And I love they even did timed lights on the top. So you truly get that sparkle and that twinkle that you see in the wintertime in a night sky. Right. It is amazing the detail you're getting on these. And again, don't forget you're getting 2, which is wonderful. You know what you might want to do too is get these now. Remember, you have until January 2021 to return them if you don't love them. And then maybe you give them, sign the back and say, Merry Christmas, I love you, Christmas 2020, you know? Here's to a new year, you know, whatever you want to say. And then give this to each of your grandchildren so they have it as that keepsake for the rest of their lives. And also, Leslie, I'm going to go over the choices once again to make sure we get all the names straight, only because I know we've got some differing information. The first one you're seeing here, this one is called Winter's Eve. So it's all the blues, that beautiful winter scene. The one right beside here, if you love the old-fashioned look, shiplap, shabby chic, I love that, or coastal look. This is called Merry Christmas. So the Winter Wonderland is called Merry Christmas. Here, this one is going to be our Evergreen Angels. And again, we turned that one on so you could see just how magical the wings are. And then that beautiful church scene or village scene. And that's the most popular. I know we all love our angels, right? And then the last one is called a Feather Flurry with the beautiful birds, and again, in that great winter scene. I can't get over, technically, how many lights they were able to squeeze into every little canvas.
Approximately 30, and hand placed, which means that reality is no 2 are gonna be the same because they're all hand placed. And I love that you pointed out the life that is in them, because these aren't just turn on and sit there. They sparkle, and they're all appropriate. So you have the holly sprig has red lights on it for the little holly berries. The stars in the sky twinkle in the background. Everything is just illuminated, and the great magic of it is, this is on a timer. So you've got your 3 AA batteries that go in here. I also love how kind of slimline the battery pack is. It's totally inside. 3 AA batteries. It's a timer, so it is 8 hours on and 16 hours off. That's great. You talked about those grandkids. That I love the idea of writing, because this is a perfect, almost like card back on them that you could write a nice little inscription. But how about when those grandkids come to visit and you have these placed throughout your home, and all of a sudden, 7 o'clock, and the lights light up in the sky in absolute magic, and they turn on. It's like that little elf on the shelf might have had something to do with it.
Well, the other neat thing about this too is you can put them at places you normally wouldn't need a plug. So if you want to decorate your bathroom and you want to put it on the edge, maybe you have a kitchen corner that's really kind of sad and you want a little life in it for the holidays. You want to put it beside a bed table. That would look beautiful. You don't have to or need a plug. Maybe it's going to go on an office desk. You know, maybe you're not allowed to decorate up a big way, but you want a little something just to bring in that holiday cheer. Here's what I will say. Understand that the items you're seeing throughout yesterday and today, when they're sold out, they're done for the season. We don't have time, nor can we place them or get them made to bring them back for when we actually get to Christmas. So if this is something that's really speaking to you and you're like, oh my gosh, that would be such great gifts for my book club gals. For me, it's my tennis gals that I play with, and I want to get a little something for them. Maybe it's that neighbor who's been so helpful lately and you want to give them a special treat during the holidays. I would recommend ordering them now. They have sold out every single year. I think the designs over the years, and I've been here now for 15 years, have just gotten more magnificent and better. They're fabulous. And it's according to which one you want. If you want the Merry Christmas, which again, if you love shabby chic or if you love shiplap, you know what I'm talking about, wink, wink. If you love coastal decor, I would go for this. It's just good old-fashioned Christmas, but I love that ivory background. That's #1 best-selling right now. One of them is going to be the smaller ones, 4x6. You get a 5x7. I think they're all great, but this is called Winter's Eve. That that deep, rich blue, that night scene that literally glows from within and then literally glows. Then, of course, if you love your angels, I think angels are year-round. I don't think you ever have to put angels away because we always want to be surrounded by them. This one is called, of course, your evergreen angels. And again, you don't have to put these away even when the holidays are over. And then finally, the last one is going to be your feather flurry. And that's for anybody who loves birds, or you love bird watching, or you just love those scenes. So again, I have all 4 choices tonight because we're starting a new day. That is not going to be true later on, especially if you want Merry Christmas, which is kind of that shiplap, shabby chic kind of look, okay? All right, so Leslie's going to hang with me because now we're moving up to the